What up, Axie fam? Let's talk about things I think Origin should change. What up, Axie fam? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to share with you some thoughts about what I think Origin should change to make it much more interesting and, as a result, much more fun to play and much more competitive. Okay, so first off, their patch, not this most recent patch, but the patch 2 patches ago, boop, click up there if you want to watch it. They changed it to where you couldn't apply certain charms to certain moves. They made them specific. For instance, bubble paste. Now, bubble paste cannot be used on moves. So let's take a look at what bubble paste can be applied to and the problem with this restriction. All right, so here you can see that we have all of the skill cards that bubble paste, for instance, can be applied to. We'll get into another restriction that I think they should take away completely. There's like a artificial limitation. I'll get into that in a second. So here we can see all the skills. We have Bubble Maker, Clear, Hermit, Nemo, Sponge, Teal Shell, Telescope, and Tiny Fan. And that is it. These are all the cards, all the moves that you can apply bubble paste to. So if we look at Bubble Maker, that is an ear, that's an eye, back card, sorry. We have a tail, we have another ear, we have another back card, a horn, another eye, and another ear. So we have 1, 2, 3 of them being ear parts, eye parts, 1, 2 eye parts. You get where I'm going with this? Now, let's look at the other restriction for deck building. 1 has banish, 2 has banish, 3 has banish, but it's in this text instead of represented here correctly. Telescope has banish, and now Tiny Fan, even though it doesn't say here, it also has banish. So 5 out of 9 of the cards available banish themselves, which means what you can do with Bubble is extremely restrictive. They have limited the player's options even further, because the first restriction is you can only use bubble paste because it's an aqua charm on aqua body parts. I think they should eliminate this completely. If you have an aqua that has enough aqua points to use an aqua charm and it has 1 bug move, you should, why not, be able to use that aqua charm on the bug part, and vice versa. If you have a 6 out of 7 bug, as all bug moves except for it has a shoal star, you should be able to put Trickster on that shoal star. So when you use Trickster on the shoal star, you draw a card when you use your shoal star. I don't think that's that powerful. I understand there may be some instances where you put Trickster on Goldfish, so Goldfish is drawing you 2 cards. I don't think it's that inherently powerful. And the creativity, the theory crafting around what is capable is actually kind of small, right? Yeah, you have like, I can use these body parts on this Axie, and then I can have this Axie, this Axie, this Axie, and then you can add what runes and what charms you can use. But I think they should remove the limitation that charms can only be used on the same body type, right? So if you do have enough points to use your bug charm on your aqua, then you can, right? Because if that aqua has more bug parts than aqua parts, then it would only make sense that they'd be able to use the bug charms on non-bug parts. Does that make sense? So if you have, like in this instance, we're super limited to what we can use bubble on because it is restricted to skill. The real problem is, say you want to maximize, so if we want to use bubble paste and get maximum value out of it, we would put it on Bubble Maker, right? It already gives us 2 bubble, so it would trigger Bubble Bomb. I think that's very good. And then you can play the rune. It's like something bubble, right? So yeah, you can do a bubble build. Any other card, it's really restrictive because they banish themselves. So you can't keep getting that bubble reapplied if it was to be removed by something like Aranda, or maybe you triggering the bubble bomb effect. So you can only get so many triggers. They have limited or restricted the cool interactions that might have been possible if they hadn't, right? Like say you have but I think they should rethink how runes can be applied, cannot be applied. Imagine the creativity where you could put, say you have, let's find one on the marketplace actually. So we're in the marketplace. Let's find a good example. So let's find a bird, and then we're gonna go 5 out of 6. Let's see if we get one with hair dagger. Here's a 5 out of 6 bird for $8. Oh, somebody bought it. So this bird right here is pretty quick in classic, and it's very usable. So it only has one beast part. So why can't we use a bird charm on this hair? Like, what would be so powerful about that? It is a bird. If it's a bird, then you can use the bird charms on anything that it has, as long as you have points to use that charm, right? So if I have points, I have 12 bird points on this Axie, why can't I apply a bird charm to the hair dagger? Like, it's not that powerful. Now, so you see how it's given us an additional restriction for theory crafting, because now we're going to have a card that we can't put anything on. Maybe that's the drawback of purities. I don't know. I just think it wouldn't be that powerful, and it'd be less restrictive. That way, if you have an aqua that has some non-banished skills that you can apply your bubble paste to. Let's find an example of an aqua. We're gonna go 4 out of 5. Ooh, what? Oh, I did Christmas parts. All right, so 4 out of 5 purity aqua. So this guy has Zen. Okay, so this is a perfect example. Okay, so this guy right here has Zen, which is a skill that doesn't have banish on it. So would it be that powerful, and as tricky, would it be too powerful to be able to put bubble on either Zen or tricky? I think the answer is no, right? I think you're with me on this one. Anyways, I don't want to drag this video on because I don't want to feel like I'm bashing Sky Mavis, but I think we're putting a bunch of like artificial limitations on theory crafting. You know, maybe down the line you can convert a body part. I don't know what we have in store, but I feel kind of saddened that now we have the restriction of we can only put certain charms on certain moves. Am I making sense? Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you think I'm out of my mind, or if you think I'm in the right. I would really like to see us to be able to put like Trickster on any non-bug part. That's all I want. Really. Anyways, I just want to put Trickster on an aqua card, and I really want to put bubble paste on a beast card. You know, like, that doesn't seem unfair, you know? Like, we have so many restrictions, and that I think is limiting the imagination of the theory crafters out there. Anyways, I hate saying this phrase, but I digress. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.